Stories of sexual abuse of girls by their stepfathers is becoming more and more common, and I feel constrained to talk about this. Mothers need to learn that they have a responsibility under God to protect their children from predators, including their men. You see, many times we get into a new relationship or a new marriage and then we get carried away and throw caution to the wind, thereby exposing our children to avoidable dangers. Now, while there is no foolproof way to protect your child from sexual abuse, there are steps you can take to reduce the risk. And I've listed some of these steps here. It's not exhaustive. There are some steps you can take to reduce the risk. And the first one I have here is to be involved in your child's life. Many single mothers tend to withdraw from their children, from their daughter, as soon as they get into a new relationship or as soon as they get married. This should not be so. Nothing should be able to, or no one should be able to come between you and your child. The closer you are to your child, the more difficult it will be for a man to develop unholy tendencies towards her. And one sign that will tell you that the man is nursing such a thing in his mind is that he will try to take your attention away from your daughter. Now, it is your responsibility to watch out for such tendencies. Do you notice that every time you are with your child, that's the time the man will call you or ask you to do something for him? That's a sign that he's trying to take your attention away. He's trying to put a gap between you and your daughter, and you need to watch out for that. 2, create the necessary boundaries. Create the necessary boundaries. I know you love your man and you trust him, but don't forget that your child loves you and he trusts you too. She trusts you too. So you have a responsibility not to betray that trust. Protect your child by setting boundaries. Make sure you don't leave her alone with your man or your husband for too long. And just the way you would teach your daughter to set boundaries, to watch out for signs of sexual abuse, the way you would teach her regarding other men, that's the same way you would teach her regarding your man. Teach your daughter that no one has the right to touch her in certain places or make her feel uncomfortable, and that includes her stepfather. And you should also let her know that if anything like that ever happens, that she must tell you immediately. 3, observe your child's behavior. Observe how she behaves around your man. Watch out for how she behaves around your man, her attitude, her mannerism, so that you can notice when something changes. 4, let your man know from the onset that your child, your daughter, is very important to you by the way you